We are just under 1 month away from one of the biggest running events in Central Illinois. The annual Steamboat Classic will take place on June 15th. Philip Lockwood is the managing director, and he's here to tell us how we can all be involved. Welcome to Living Well.
Thank you very much.
46th annual, congratulations.
Thank you. We haven't done it yet, so it's
Okay.
still 46 to come. Yeah.
How did it get started?
It was started by a group of people who ran during their lunchtime from the old downtown Y, and they would start there and run Perry or Madison or Monroe out to Glen Oak Park and back. So the Steamboat Days was just beginning, and they were reaching out to other organizations in the community to join and be part of that festival. And so Steve Sjostrom, the event founder, they essentially used those courses that they've been running. So the 4 mile is out and back to Glen Oak Park, and then the 15K is to Glen Oak Park, and then 2 loops through the park and back.
And now that little lunchtime run has people coming to it from all over the world.
That's right.
That is pretty outstanding. How does the Central Illinois fitness community benefit from this every year?
Well, this is one of those where it really is sort of a milestone for many. And I mean that because the milestone is in June, but then they know to get ready, they have to, as spring breaks, they start getting ready. So it gives them that incentive to get started, and then they run through the summer and take part in many running events throughout
Now, I know you
Illinois.
used to have a program called Building Steam where you'd meet and help get people ready to run the Steamboat Classic. What has that transitioned into?
We have reincarnated that with a slight different name called Steamboat Start. It's on Wednesdays at 5:30, and it starts outside of running RC Outfitters. It's a free program and a drop-in, so people are welcome to join in, and that group has been growing over the last several weeks. So we hope that by the time we're into the beginning of June, we've got several hundred people joining in.
And so certainly elite runners will come and participate, but every mom and pop, kid, grandkid?
Right, and we we did away with prize money in 2018, so the level of elite runners has sort of lowered a little bit, but we still cater to local elite runners. So last year, a member of our race committee, who's also one of the best runners in Central Illinois, Janelle Dethridge, won the 4 mile.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so you've got a 2 mile for those who aren't quite ready for the 4.
Correct.
A 4 mile, and then the 15K.
Right.
And also a special event for kids under 12.
Well, what we do is the 4 mile also has a wheelchair race. And so that the 4 mile is the wheelchair race and a run walk. The 15K is a run only because of the nature of that. And then the 2 mile was designed several years ago when we added a program within Building Steam called Access Steam to open the event up to individuals with disabilities. And so recognizing that 4 miles may be too far, and especially for youth, so we then created the 2 mile event. And that starts an hour later than the others do for a couple of reasons. One is that they can then see the runners coming and finishing. They get to join in with the 15K runners as they're finishing, but also parents who run the 4 mile can join their children and do that as well.
Awesome. Something for everybody. Thank you for being with us. All the best on the upcoming 46th annual Steamboat Run. Here's how you can get involved. It's happening Saturday, June 15th, downtown Peoria. Register online at steamboatclassic.org.